want to go into full detail, but let me tell you something, because I don't play with no motherfucking body. Show the beginning of the video when we first walked in there.
Is this the type of unpleasant creature you would want to deal with 30 minutes before your shift is over?
All these got followers on Instagram and shit, and hoes ready to get off work like I want to smack the shit out you. That's why I told y'all, when y'all send my recommendations, don't send me none of that Instagram shit. I don't want to go to none of that Instagram shit with no ego. I want to go straight to places where people who barely speak English.
I'm straight on I feel like I got terribly hard.
One thing I really hate is when social media influencers with a big following really try to tear down another smaller business, especially Black-owned businesses, regardless of what the situation is, because it just promotes that we can't unify over anything. Right now, we got a situation where Cuts and Slices and some girl named Tokyo Vanity, I believe that's her name, was having a disagreement inside the store. And food is one of the main things that bring us together. So I'm really interested in seeing what's happening. I seen it on my Instagram last night, but I did not get both sides of the story. And that's not how I like to respond to things. But in this video that we're responding to right now, we got Tokyo Vanity side, and we got Cuts and Slices side. So we're gonna see exactly how this went down, and then y'all be the judge in the comments to let me know who was right and who was wrong. But let's get right into it.
This influencer just tried to ruin a small business, but it backfired badly on them. I've been told y'all on this channel, influencers are my least favorite people on earth. I think they're terrible people generally. I think they're diagnosed sociopaths. I think they're narcissists. I think they go around, entitled, thinking the world revolves around them. These people are not good people. Usual interactions with them are usually unpleasant.
I do believe that a lot of social media influences carry that weight, carry that energy with them. However, there is a lot of social media influencers that understand that they're just regular people like everybody else. And being that they are bold enough to record their action, because a lot of people is just as entertaining as social media influence or as streamers. Is the one thing that's different is that they lack confidence and they don't want to be on camera. I know so much funny people behind the scenes that if you put a camera on them, they turn shy as I don't know what. So I just feel like some people realize that listen, if I just record my everyday what's the name, I'm relatable to almost everybody, because everybody does that. Everybody likes to act funny. Everybody likes compassion. Everybody likes food. So let me go out and review it. Everybody likes comedy. Let me be funny on my channel. And they just have the confidence to go out and do it. I do not believe that all social media influences are bad. I just really hate it when Black people tear down Black people in the public eye, when we could do this off camera, bro. It don't matter what's going on. Let's do this shit off camera. Let's take it back to the slap boxing days. All right? If I got a problem with you and we got to stand outside and shoot the fair one, let's do it. But that's just me.
And that was the case with this situation right here. Her name is Tokyo Vanity. She's one of those D-list Black celebrities who you just kind of remember the face but never know exactly what they do. They've never really done nothing impactful at all. I think she was on Love and Hip Hop a season or two as like a sidekick to a main character. So not really a main character, not really somebody of importance, but I guess the Love and Hip Hop appearances got her gassed up. The only time you really see her was when the main character had a scene and she was the sidekick, so she would be also in the scene as well. Now, this chick, just a nasty person in general, not really somebody who's pleasant. She's always been mean. She's always been known to have a nasty attitude. Whenever she's in the news headlines, it's being very nasty. As of lately, before this particular incident with the small business, she was just in the news headline for trying to bully Finesse Two Time. She took a video that Finesse Two Time girlfriend posted of them together unprovokingly, made a nasty reaction, and then got mad at Finesse Two Time for not liking her nasty reaction. Right now, everybody on the internet hates this chick, deservingly so. So she goes to a small business, a pizza shop in New York around midnight, as most people her size do. I mean, I'm pretty big myself. I'm pretty fat, so I can speak for her.
Yo, Poetic, I was gonna let the video play, bro, but I do want to say, the way that you structured this video, everybody's gonna hate this chick before we even get to the scenario. Everybody, you even got me thinking that I don't like her right now. Like it's different when you present the issue already in bias, okay? So I just want to put that out there. Like, keep your thoughts to yourself right now. Let's see exactly where this goes.
Us, we usually go to pizza shops after midnight. That's how we usually stay big. So she goes to this pizza shop, and after being in the pizza shop for briefly, like not more than about a minute or two, she uploaded a video to her Instagram page with, I believe, like 700,000 followers, disparaging this pizza shop and trying to destroy their reputation.
I'm straight on cuts and slices, y'all. I feel like they got terrible hospitality, so we'll try it another time. Then my thing is, I really only came to the cuts and slices in Manhattan because I was not going to be able to make it to the correct one. So I came all the way over here, and then a bitch got an attitude. She got an attitude. That's what happened. And that's why I told y'all, when y'all send my recommendations, don't send me none of that Instagram shit. I don't want to go to none of that Instagram shit with no ego. I want to go straight to places with people who barely speak English. They been cooking how they been cooking, wherever the fuck they been cooking at, however they been cooking. All this got followers on Instagram and shit, and hoes ready to get off work like I want to smack the shit out you. I don't like all that.
You can even tell just by her energy, this is a foul person, unpleasant person, not somebody you want to be around, not somebody you want to hang with, just a terrible human being. But why exactly? You would think that her going out and saying she want to put hands and feet on the employee, she want to fight them, she want to come back and slap the ish out of them, and then she brought up Instagram followers as if she's not an influencer herself, right? Shaming people for, I guess, like being concerned with their IG appearance or being, like, it's just stupid, right? When the first thing you did was pull out your phone and try to weaponize your followers against a small business. So far, all we had was her word. So the small business is getting nothing but hate, bad reviews. People were swarming in to tear down this small business. So a small business had to fight back. And you know how they fought back? They fought back by literally just posting a full interaction, by just posting what Tokyo Vanity is upset about. And once we seen the video, we said, oh, okay, yeah, we know what type of person you are, man. This employee did nothing wrong at all.
Pick up order? So we have to. No, I'm waiting on the pickup order. Order like and we don't have stuff to close in like 20 minutes. Just sit out here. Okay. Good night. Curry chef, curry oxtail, top cheese, which is sweet teriyaki oxtail. Cheese tour Hawaiian, which is curry chicken. Sweet chili shrimp, curry shrimp. Okay, I mean, you could give me both of the type of oxtails you have. And what else is y'all? That's how we have to go. This is how we have to go. I'm so sorry.
Obviously, perception is key, and we won't all see the same thing watching the same video. But from what I saw so far, employees said, oh, man, I'm sorry, we only got these left. Apparently, that's what pissed off like Tokyo, all right? The employee telling her, oh, no, we only got this left, and Tokyo even said that they're throwing her off with only having the limited selection, some slices taken off up front because she wanted an array of options. Cool. Now, she didn't know, like, the menu, so I think the employee said, oh, 1 second, and went to her screen, to do something on there, right? I think she was either pulling up the menu or pulling up prices or pulling up something. Now, when she went to the kiosk, or whatever you call, like, the cashier system, to pull up whatever she was pulling up for Tokyo, because, again, she said, I'm sorry, we only got this, but 1 second. She went there to pull something up for Tokyo, to do something for Tokyo. Then Tokyo pulls out her phone and begins recording. Even if you believe the employee was anxious or she wasn't, or like she was moving kind of impatient or in a rush, even if you believe that's the case from this video that doesn't show that at all from my perspective, do you think this interaction rose to the level to where you pull out your phone and record them and shame them and talk about you want to come back and slap them up and beat them up? Does this interaction you witness with your two eyes, even if you want to say, well, the employee asked if they were pickup, yeah, she was expecting the pickup order. But even if you don't see it how I see it, which we're not all going to see the same, do you believe that this interaction you just witnessed rose to the level of pulling out your phone to shame them and destroy their business and then threaten to come back and beat them up? This is an unhinged person.
Where you going? Where you going? It don't matter, like you throwing me off, like you don't really have good, like at the counter. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I would just like to get those two right there. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, did it you? Actually, I don't want to pick you up, girl. I'm straight on sacrifice. I feel like I got terrible hospitality. So we'll try to
Wait. You just said that you didn't. What? Like, I'm confused. Like, all of the hostility wasn't even rose in the store. It was rose after you left this. It was kind of like you. I'm extremely confused right now. She said, I want these 2 slices, and your hospitality is throwing me. That's what she said. She said, I want these 2. And then she said, well, you just throwing me off like you're at the counter. What's her name? And then the clerk didn't even respond to that. She went straight to the register, possibly to ring her up for the 2 oxtail slices that you just asked for. And then out of nowhere, like, you pulled out your phone even in a calm manner. You ain't pull it out like, oh, fuck y'all, this and that. You pulled it out like, I don't want to patronize y'all. I'm off cuts and slices, and I don't know. After seeing this video, I totally agree with Poetic. Not that she's fat and all of the other hatred shit that he said, but I definitely do agree that you just went in there looking for a problem at 12 o'clock at night, and you pulled up 30 minutes before they said Tokyo Vanity pulled up 30 minutes before we closed. Anybody knows that 30 minutes before you close, it don't matter if you go to a black restaurant, an Italian restaurant, a Spanish restaurant, they're starting to clean up at least 30 minutes before you close. A lot of restaurants say, well, we're not making anything else. What we have here is what we have. And that is the situation that just happened. And the funny thing is, she's outside right now going blood. She just started cleaning up. Like, listen, you don't want them? You good off for us? All right, bet. Start cleaning up. Like, come on now.
I had terrible hospitality. She said I had terrible hospitality. Walked in. I asked if she was the lady who pick up order. She said no. She said, why did you first say that? I was like, oh, because we're waiting on her to come in because we have a lot of stuff and she usually has stuff we don't have on her. She's like, oh, okay. And I was like, what would you like? I read off what we had. I said, we have this, we have this, we have this, we have this. She said, okay, can I get those to carry out to you?
It's just something that disturbs me, man, about a regular 9-to-5 employee trying to get through a long shift, probably have to go home to some more issues and more trouble that she's already dealing with. And then this influencer comes in and makes her life more miserable, pulls out the phone as if this is some type of like, yeah, I got the trump card. I got the power in my hand. I'm about to ruin your life with this phone. That's the first thing they do, is pull out their phone to try to shame people, to try to ruin their lives with their audience. But it didn't work this time, bro. People seen through this nonsense and this BS. Now, after she got exposed for pretty much misrepresenting exactly what happened, because we watched the full thing and nothing of the sort took place as you explained it, she came back and tried to expose the owners for apologizing, which, yeah, like people, like, yeah, like if you are somebody with a huge following, and an owner is going to contact you, even if they know you're wrong, and say, you know what, we're sorry about the misunderstanding, but she believes that that right there is proof and vindication that the employee violated her, did her so wrong and so crazy that it warranted her coming back to beat up the employee as she said she would.
Now look, because I ain't want to go into full detail, but let me tell you something, because I don't play with no motherfucking body. Show the beginning of the video when we first walked in there, and show it from the other angle where you can see that leaping lizard face with that brick ass bonnet on her head, sitting there at your counter, supposed to be selling pieces and serving. What the fuck going on? Bitch, I ain't go to nobody and ask for nothing for free, because I'm not even no thrifty ass free type bitch.
So you went in there and got mad because somebody wasn't smiling at you? That's just all I hear. I hear that you got mad because she wasn't smiling. First of all, you're in New York. I don't know if she's from New York, but if you in New York, you gonna get mean mugged. That does not mean that somebody's trying to be mean to you. It kind of just means, listen, I'm having a long day. Get the fuck, like, just that's it. It's not even nothing else with it. I'm just having a long day, or that's just in the culture. I'm from New York. When you see somebody, you don't expect them to be all smiles and giggles. First of all, that's just not how it is. Secondly, regardless of how she looked, she gave you perfect customer service. And the third thing, where was all of this energy with the clerk? They showed the video from beginning until end. You had none of this energy about you leaping face lizard ass, what's her name? But you said nothing disrespectful to her, aside from you just throwing me off a little bit. That's it. So it's like now you picking and choosing where you want to get rowdy at. I don't know, bro. This shit is just kind of like, it's kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely weird. And I do not like when black people tear down black people, especially for something as little as this. You ain't got no reason to be doing shit like that, for real, for real. None at all.
Wrong with you? I ain't ever asked for nothing for nobody for free, bitch. Fuck, I look like walking in your establishment and saying I don't want to pay, bitch. You dumb? Fuck wrong with you? No, bitch. I walked in there and that whole attitude was stale. That bitch was mad because she was supposed to get off the clock and she thought we was the person picking up the pickup order.
And is she wrong for that? Is she wrong for that? You walk into an establishment 30 minutes before they about to close. When I walk into an establishment 30 minutes before they about to close, yeah, technically you're supposed to still make my food, right? So I'm gonna ask for my food. I'm gonna ask, hey, is it like make this, make that, make that. If it's not an option, make me a whole pie then. Make me a whole pie of boom, 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 boom. I got 30 minutes. Why can't I get that? All right, but to just expect them to be happy in doing that when, yo, I was about to be gone, like, come on, bro. Like, she showed you none of that attitude. Nothing from what we can see. I see it. I don't know. I agree with it.
Stupid stinking ass asked us
I
did
agree with
pick up and
Poetic
everything
Flocko.
went to hell from there. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? Show that whole face, bitch, and stop clipping the video. If I come back up there and pap the fuck out you.
I think that employee deserves a raise. For all small business owners, be for real here, or even anybody who ever worked at a grocery store or at a restaurant, ask yourself, is this the type of customer you would want 30 minutes before your shift is over? Is this the type of unpleasant creature you would want to deal with 30 minutes before your shift is over? Probably not.
Oh,
somebody like this is, somebody like this walking into your establishment makes your day clearly, obviously 1,000% worse, right? They ruin your day from the very beginning. I'm just happy for this particular employee that she only dealt with this 30 minutes before, and she ain't have the unpleasantry of having to have her day ruined at the very beginning of her shift. I promise you, everywhere this chick go, there's an issue. She's the problem. Now, she exposed or revealed voice messages from the owner to her, apologizing for any misunderstanding and offering to bring her back for a better experience, since she felt like her experience was not up to par the first time. And she believes that this is proof that she was right.
Hi, Tokyo. This is Ashley from Cousin Slices. I'm trying to respond back to you. I'm putting my baby to sleep, so you might hear her in the background. But I really apologize for your experience today. I think it got taken out of context after me watching the videos. And Matt tried to come out, Matt is our manager, and tried to rectify the situation. But I think at that point, you guys were already turned off from the situation. But if you guys would like to come back, I would love to take care of you guys, and give you guys the real experience that we give everyone. It was the end of the night, and we do run out of pizza towards the end of the night. We don't like to overmake it because so sometimes we'll give it away to neighbors and people in the community. But I definitely want you to come back and experience it. We don't want anyone to leave upset and feel like they're not appreciated. We really do appreciate you coming and trying to try cuts and slices. But I deeply apologize again. And I saw that you and your friends came. And if you guys like to come back, I would love to make sure you guys have a great experience. And all of our shops are the same people. I know Brooklyn is our first shop, but you should still get the same experience at all of them. And I spoke to the young lady I have working today, and she truly apologized for any misunderstanding. So anything we can do, if you can come back, pull up. I don't know how long you're in New York for. If you live in New York, I got you, okay? And let me know. DM me. You can DM Cuts and Slices. My husband will write back to you, or you can DM me on my personal page, and I'll make sure you're taken care of. I hope you have a wonderful holiday and a blessed evening, all right? Good night.
All that.
See, when you be a nice person, that's when it gets taken out of context. And Tokyo definitely took that out of context. Because we're being nice to you. Now it's like, see, that's why I don't like being nice to a lot of people. If you felt like how you felt and I know that you was wrong, I might not even respond to you. Go ahead, do what you got to do. But in Cuts and Slices defense, when she said we want to give you the experience that everybody gets, I feel like they was referring to usually when celebrities pull up to Cuts and Slices, their manager calls. Somebody of them calls and say, hey, such and such wants to come through. What time? Because the line is around the corner almost every single second that it's open. Literally. Like when you go to Cuts and Slices, I don't know if any of y'all ever been there. When you go to Cuts and Slices, you cannot just go there on a regular day like, oh, let me just go pick this up, unless it's really that dead that day. But on a normal basis, it's around the corner. So if you're somebody of some stature that's coming and y'all know that they might use it for their Instagram to grow their business, to scale their business, anybody's going to do that. Then, all right, cool. Like, all right, so we know that somebody, you know what I'm saying? We know that this celebrity's coming at 3:00. At this time, we're just going to take the food. We're going to make the food, boom, boom. We're going to step outside. We're going to serve them. We're going to whistle. Like, that's usually the footage that I get from Cuts and Slices Instagram. It's like, yo, such and such came here all the way from Louisiana. Let me know how it is. That's it. Fairly 5 minutes to make the video. You get your food. I don't know if they pay them for it or if they just giving it away. That's not none of my business. But regardless, I feel like that's the experience that she wanted, but at 12:30 at night. And you did not tell them that you was coming. Like, that is crazy to me.
Tells me is that's an owner who don't want drama. Like that's an owner who much rather, hey man, if you say you were upset and it bothered you so much, man, we're sorry, let's work it out. That's how a business owner should be. A business owner should, hey man, listen, the customer is always right. Okay, let's have a conversation, let's work it out, let's talk. But when she offers solutions to try to maybe, hey man, you didn't like your experience here, come back, let's do it again. We just can't afford the bad press. You stuck your nose up at her. You acted like you were too good to respond back. You did something foul. So again, you forced her hand. You forced her to expose the real, which is, here's the full interaction. Y'all tell me if my employee did something so horribly wrong that warrants what Tokyo did. You're the cause that you got yourself exposed. That voice note to me was not a, hey, my employee was incredibly rude. She did you dirty, blah, blah, blah. That voice note to me was, hey, let's just work this out, man. We don't want no drama. If she did something bad to you, man, we apologize. Whatever you say, we apologize. Let's just work it out. Now, once the full video came out, this one, everybody turned on her. Now, you still have, like, her audience, which I'll be real, anybody, like, defending Tokyo still, you got to look within a mirror, bruh. Because you got some real issues. If you believe what Tokyo Vanity did was correct. But the majority of people that I've been seeing has been against her and have been calling her out, and is really beginning to backfire against her. She tried to ruin a small business, and now people is telling her about herself. But I'm supposed to believe what she said about Chris Brown because she did try to ruin Chris Brown's life as well. Laughed my ass off. Her big behind made this ish up and lied. That lady was nothing but nice, and Tokyo was rude, shaking my head. She's so annoying, like big. She definitely lied on them, and I'm glad they put out the video. Big Goofy Al was mad because the employee didn't recognize her. By the way, when I went, the customer service was great. I love Tokyo, but she's dead ass wrong. Bro, she wrong. Imagine you're trying to work and someone just pulls out their phone saying your hospitality isn't good, but they're miserable 95% of the day. Like what? That's a fact. Bro, anybody who knows this chick, bro, they know, man. Yo, all she does is come online and attack people and rant about her day. She's just a miserable human being. And people like her, man, I think should just stay inside, bro. Stop coming outside and interact with other people because all you do is make people's day worse, okay?
The one thing that I agree with Poetic Flacco, aside from none of this shit was warranted, is that if you have bad people skills, keep to your goddamn self. All right? Keep to yourself. She was definitely mad that she wasn't recognized. Like I said before, you were supposed to call and tell them that, hey, we have Tokyo Vanity coming to this location. We would like to try such, and such. We want to be there at 3 p.m. or whatever. But you was out turning up, doing whatever the fuck you wanted to do, rightfully so, and you showed up to an establishment 30 minutes before they closed. They don't know who you are. That's what really got you mad. But regardless if they know you or not, you were supposed to expect that whatever's on the table is on the table. That's it. I feel like she was seeing things through the lens of, oh yeah, I'm up here and you're down here, because the way when it turned, I didn't see anything that would make it turn, but when it did turn, she just got so salty, like, well, you kind of throwing me off. I'm good off of y'all. Like this shit is crazy. Like boom, 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 boom. What was crazy? You said you wanted 2 slices. That's it. But I guess you wanted the whole enchilada. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all drop it in the y'all drop it in the comments. Like for your boy. Subscribe for your boy. We almost at 500 subscribers. Wabble-dee-dabble-dee. It costs nothing to click that button. We'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.